Hello, Leanne. Hello, True Diva. How are you? How are you guys? Oh, I actually got OBS to work tonight, so there shouldn't be any black screening. There shouldn't be any loss of sound. This is good. Good, good, good. Oh, my tea. I left my tea across the kitchen. One moment. Oh, I forgot to light my candle. Oh, I'll be alright in a couple of years, maybe. Bear with me one moment. This is my favorite candle in the whole wide world. From Bath & Body Works. Fresh Balsam. This is like no other candle in the world. You close your eyes and you feel like you're sitting on the ground in the middle of the forest, surrounded by balsam trees. That's just how it smells. And that just brings me a peaceful inner joy, you might say. Hello, Star. I haven't seen you in a while. Good evening, Miss Lachey. Hi, Pepe. How's everybody doing? I had to shut down really fast last night. I had somebody come to my door, and I was like, oh, my God, no. And it's a neighbor of mine, and he's a workaholic, and he lives across the road here, up on the hill. We only see him once every couple of months. So, I couldn't say you can't come in now, and I had to stop, and I owe people readings, so, yes. Let's see how everything is going. Oh, a bit of a time lag there. Okay. But it's not as blurry as what Streamlight is on the YouTube part of it. That the picture here is a lot clearer with the OBS live stream program. Okay, Leanne, I'm just waiting to hear the ding. Gonna have to give it a minute, I guess. And my light's gone yellow. As long as I don't lose connection, I'm good. But I think I stopped in the middle of one person's Yvonne's card, and then somebody put in 2 questions after we had closed. So I didn't know. She must have been lagging a bit. And didn't see that we had closed, like we always announce it, readings are closed for the night kind of thing. And there's the dingle I'm waiting for. Let me go check for you, Leanne. Let me check here. Whoops, wrong key. There we go. Yeah, it's all running a bit slow tonight. I don't know why. But there it is. Let me see. And let me open it. And see if you've got a question here or you're asking on the chat. Let me see. It's just taking a moment. Okay. Thank you so much. That's very generous, Leanne. What is your question? What could your question be? After Leanne, we're looking at, oh, Pepe. Thank you, Pepe. But Leanne, your question, there we go. Just a general? All right, then. I like those because it's kind of wide open and anything can happen, anything can come up. All right, let's see here. This is for Leanne WG. It is for Leanne WG, and she'd like to have a general card pulled just to see what's going on, what's coming at her, and what Tarot and Spirit feel that needs to be brought to her attention. There's always something. We always have something. So we'd like to know how this is for. I'm going to push you guys back a little bit. There. Okay. I didn't have much room. Let's see here. This is for Leanne. What's going on for Leanne? Can we have a general card to give a general reading for Leanne, please and thank you. Okay, let me cut the deck, Leanne. And take the first card off that cut. Oh my. Do you know what? not last night, but the reading before that, a few days, a week, whatever it was, we started out with this card. And 3 hours later, at the very end of the readings, we were closing. The last card I pulled was the same one. We began and ended. And I'm smiling. This is one of my happy cards. Leanne, Leanne, Leanne. Look what you got. Hi, Chantel. Hey, Corley. You got the 9 of Cups. This is the magical wish card of tarot. So, what are your desires, Leanne? What rides top? At the top of your wishing list for things to happen. Whatever it should be, this card showing up is telling you that you are in the right place at the right time. And you can be so bold as to put your wish out to the universe. And chances are all in your favor that it's going to come to you. That it will come to you. So, I'll get out the generic stuff. I just, to me, you getting that card, you may as well have gotten every good face card. Major Arcana, I should say. This card brings so much. It really brings so much. Unbelievable. I just love it. It makes me smile, and it reminds me of the magic of the esoteric, and how you have the privilege of having tarot tell you, if you got something you're wishing for, now's the time to make your wish. Go ahead. Don't waste any time. Do a little meditating first to kind of get yourself in there with the universe, and then put your wish forward is what you do. This is amazing, and it pleases me. I'm tickled pink that this is the first card tonight. Tickled pink. This is beautiful. So, when this card appears in your reading, Leanne, you benefit from love. You benefit from friendship. And you also benefit to find support in anything that you have ongoing. It could be projects or things that you have on the go. And it also indicates that there's harmony at home for you as well. I'm getting the red light here. I don't like that. It says video's having a hard time pushing through. But all aspects of your life here, when this card shows up, begin to flourish, grow. It's a beautiful thing. And you're feeling very content and fulfilled while all this is panning out for you. The only glitch with the card, if there's anything a little off or shady, and that's your own ego and attitude, being smug, kind of holier than thou, a little stuck up. So you need to be extra sensitive around some people where you want to rub their face into something that you've brought into your reality, something that you've achieved, something that's come your way. And for the naysayers, you're going to feel, see, I told you so. I told you this was going to come to me, and you guys put me down. Well, guess who's laughing? You're going to feel like that, and that's okay to feel it, but don't project it. Don't do that, because it'll end up against you, and you don't want. You just got to, around some people, be very sensitive and curb your enthusiasm a little bit, okay? And another meaning, it's additional to it being the wish card, is showing you doing more entertaining and a lot more socializing going on as well. Please tell me we did not disappear. Oh, there it is. That's the only thing, is that. So, okay, so your advice for the card here, Leanne, you're perfectly placed to manifest what you dream of, so you must make your wish now. All right? Within the next few hours, take the time, wait for dark. Can you sit outside? Can you see the stars? That's what I would do. I'd get comfortable. Sit in a chair and look up at the stars if I could see them. And then open myself up to the whole universe and have that communication. Don't use the words need or want within your wish or request. Just say what it is and bring it to me. Into my reality is what you do. The more details that you can give in your request, the more details you can, the faster it's going to come to you. The universe starts shaping and shifting quicker, faster, bringing everything, because there's no second guessing. The universe isn't trying to fill in any blank spots you've given, the color, the size, the emotion, whatever it is. So that's there. Keywords for this card for you, Leanne: happiness and support, love, entertaining, harmony at home, relationships, and abundance. And there you are. You are abundant. There you go. Beautiful card. What a great card, everybody, to start these readings off with. Let me check with PayPal. Lachey, are you still here? Is Lachey still within the chat here? Next person up is Pepe. Okay. Okay, is Pepe here? Here you are, Lachey. One moment. I think I'm going to send you a little list of who's waiting, and that way when people start asking when's my turn, you'll be able to tell. You'll be able to tell them. Just one moment here. Let's see how many. Okay, well, there's just these two for the moment. I'll move it down a bit. Is there anything in e-transfer, though? Because I thought I heard more than 2 dingles. No. Nope, that's it. Okay. But I'll send you the list anyway. Oh, shoot. How am I going to do that, Lachey? If you're not on Facebook, right? You're welcome, Leanne. Yeah, unless you're on Facebook, I don't have any way to send it to you. So, anyway, Pepe, you just want a general card, Pepe? Alrighty. So, Pepe wants a general card. Anybody new coming into this live stream, I'm sending you 2 links. One is for PayPal. Okay? Why isn't that loading? Just a moment. I've lost my link. Grab it again. Anywhere in the planet you want to send money from, you use PayPal. You do not need to be a member to send money out. And if you're within Canada, then you use the e-transfer system within the Canadian banking system. And here are your links. There we go. Just a second, Pepe, and I'll do that. Lachey, I'm going to bring up my Facebook. Do you want to tag me? Just tag me or private message me. I can send you the link through that, or the list through that. If you just message me, and I can just paste the picture right in there. I just went back on Facebook. So, all right, Pepe. While we're waiting for Lachey, that'll pop up in a minute or two. I'll get your cards and your shuffle started here. This is for Pepe, and she's wanting a general card, a general reading, please. Anything that she needs to have brought to her attention, anything she needs a heads up about. And we all need heads up about something every day, so something comes up. Hello, Sharita. Okay. No problem, Pepe. Nice to see you, Sharita. Nice to see you. I need the ones. I've got 2 that haven't come in yet, and I owe them readings. Hope you're well, Sharita, and I hope your writing is coming along well as well. This is for Pepe. What's going on for Pepe? All right, I'm going to cut right here. Right here, Pepe. and see what Tarot has to say to you this evening. Oh, and you're saying everything's going really well right now? There's a temptation of some kind going on here. You're tempted to do something that's not really in your better interest. This card, you got the Vortex, is the card. All right? And you can see these two people, these mer people, mer woman, mer man, and how they're feeling like they're wailing. They've got no control over something here. No say in it, no way to control it. They're feeling like they're trapped. But the thing is, you can get out of whatever it is. You may feel yourself maybe you're feeling obligated to somebody about something. You'd rather not. In a perfect world, whatever's expected of you, you'd rather not. Don't give up on that. You can manifest the rather not, so that situation is, and you're let off the hook, whatever this is about. But if you look where the calmer water is, see? There's calm. Look how close you are to breaking free. You're very close. This card's here to remind you to step into your own power, because you have a lot of power here. I think Lachey just... Yes, I can, Coralie. Yeah, no problem. Oh, maybe Lachey hasn't yet. Not yet. Okay. Let's see here. There. So, yeah. The overall common meaning for this card is affairs. That's one thing. Major Arcana. I lost. I don't know where it went to. I don't like the card. The Vortex. I'm not, you know. Okay, so the Vortex Pepe reveals that you may have become trapped, and maybe this is yet to come, or maybe you've just come out of this. You may be feeling enslaved by a job, or a financial contract, or even love and lust. And the common meaning of the Vortex is affairs. The situation means you feel, or will feel, like you have little power, and that another person or other parties have control over you and control over your life. You may be feeling attracted to a person or even a situation that is not for you. It's no good for you. It won't do you any good. It will not bring you any joy. For this reason, another meaning of the Vortex is addiction. This could be to substances or to even love itself. However, bondage is only an illusion. You need to hear this. You can decide to break free whenever you choose. If there's anybody doing anything like that, if you decide that it's time for you to break an agreement or a habit, just do it. It will come easier than you think. Don't let your circumstances even dictate who you are. You take back your power. That was the big message off the card, is stepping into your own power. And these are just some of the ways it can be affecting you. It's not written in stone, right? There could be something going on or about to go on. And you're the only one that's going to be aware of it. The keywords are choices and contracts. Listen to the keywords. Choices, making a decision. Looking over your choices, your options. Contracts. Read every contract, any kind of legal paper with an eagle eye. Don't skirt over any question you have. You have to go back to the person on the backside of a contract to get clarification. Control and power, affairs, restrictions, and addictions. Whatever that means to you, I have no idea. So this could be something coming up. The thing is, you have to remember your placement within the esoteric, and you have to remember your own inner power. I almost got a feeling somebody may try to lay the guilt card on you, make you feel obligated to do something for them or help them with something, and you're immediately not liking it because it feels uncomfortable. and you're really wishing that they hadn't come to you. You need to step into your power and take control. That's what you need to do here. Ah, there you go. There's something for you to think about then, Pepe. Remember who you are. And I don't care if it's a big company. I don't care who it is. You stand your ground. You put your shoulders back. And you say, I'm here and I'm here for this reason. And won't be treated any other way than I expect to be treated and respected. Remember to stand your ground. Remember to do that. So that may be what it is. It's something you can replay this, rewind it, you know, and listen to the message over and over again. Thank you so much. Bring up private chat. Start a new chat. And just start to type my name in and see what happens. Natalie. Thank you once again, Pepe, but there's something for you. This is, yeah, you know how I said it a few times, it's something that could be coming towards you. It hasn't happened. And I kept feeling that very strongly. So obviously, and then you say what you said, I'd say that's what it is. That's definitely all it is. You too. Thank you so much, Pepe. But you've been given a heads up and the whole bit. So that's really wonderful. Let me see here. Who is next after Pepe? Monica. Monica Jackson. Won't open. Come on. Okay. Monica Jackson. Where is Monica? Okay, Trude. All right. What is your question, Trudiva? What question do you have for Tarot this evening? I hate when the light goes out altogether when I lose it. That's not good. Still here, though. Okay. How much longer will Monica have to work from home? Is the question here. Spirit and Tarot. Monica's just curious. She's on lockdown in quarantine because of the worldwide pandemic of this virus. So she's working from home, but she's wondering how much longer. Will she be back to the actual placement of her job? Will she be going physically to work soon? Or is she going to be working from home for a while yet? If you could give us something that's indicating that. Which way she's going to go here. I think like most people, she's trying to mentally prepare for a possible day, possible time, some idea of how long it's going to be before she returns to work. Okay. You guys aren't reading the title of the stream when you come in. There's your methods of payment, Canadian and around the world. There. I'm going to cut the deck right here for you, Monica. Knight of Pentacles and Loyalty is the card that was pulled here for you. So, the Knight of Pentacles, very lovely suit, love Pentacles. They're all such positive cards. And it being a knight, very similar to having a page. So it shows something being brought towards you and for you. Here we go. Where are we? There he is. There's a lot of possibilities for you with this card. Like a lot of good possibilities, good stuff. So, when this card shows up in your reading, it's transmitting that this knight, he doesn't carry a lot of charm. Anything he does, he's very slow and steady about it. He plans his moves with care. He may not be charming, but he is loyal, he is trustworthy. So any offer he makes can be taken seriously. He often appears in readings to show business, investments, and projects that have good future potential within property. He's associated with picking the perfect home. This is more of an overall energy for you. This is the right time to make a serious decision about your long-term future. The advice is her graph may not be exciting, but the results are going to bring you great fulfillment. The keywords: order, planning, trust, work, property, investment, and progress. And because it's not completely clear to answer your question, we pull in Lilith, of course, is what we do. I think I'll use my selenite as well. Okay. I don't have Messenger on my Facebook, Lachey. I don't have Messenger. The reason I know that mine isn't Messenger is because I get the notifications in my email. So-and-so has sent you a message. I click on it. It said, open Messenger to receive your question or your whatever the message was. I don't have it. I just have straightforward good old Facebook messaging, and that was it. So, all right, let me see here. This is for Monica. Monica is asking a question. We're still within the parameters of her one-card reading, but Monica really needs to know. She is quarantined. She's on lockdown and isolation at home. She is working from home, continuing with her job every day, but doing it all from home. Is she going to be returning physically to her place of employment soon? Let's see what she says, yes or no, and then we'll ask the second question. Is she going to be returning to her place of employment soon? She's saying no. Right into it. No, not anytime soon, okay? So you're saying it's going to be a while. Yeah, look at the yes. She just changed it. I didn't even get the question out. She's going to be on lockdown for a while yet. Excuse me. Is this correct? Let's try to gauge and be bold and ask how long. How long will it be she physically returns to her place of employment? Lilith, if you can answer this. Will she return within, let's be brave, and let's say the next 4 weeks? Will Monica be returning to her place of, no. Longer? Yes, longer. How about 8 weeks? Will she be returning to her job within 8 weeks? Could it be sooner? It's definitely 8 weeks. 2 months. 2 months to go before she returns. All right. Thank you very much, Lilith. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There you go, Monica. See, if I knew your name, I would just message you like that, but I don't know what your real name is. Unless you want to put it in the group. Nobody here can see that unless they're part of the group. But you don't have to put it out here on the message in the chat. You don't have to do that. You can put anything on right out in the open. You can say, "Hi, it's me." Whatever, right? Yeah, True Diva, Monica. 2 months. 2 months. So says Lilith. I think she was the last one, if I'm not mistaken, was Monica Jackson. Just checking. So slow. Oh. Okay. It was Monica. Now let me check my emails. I don't have any e-transfers showing yet. No, if I know your name, then I can send you when we get connected. I'd send it to you, and it would send you a message. You don't have to download or do anything like that. You'll be next, Cora. Just give me a minute. I'm just trying to see if Lachey's going to put in. Everything else runs super slow with this OBS software. Facebook and everything. There's one post needs approval. Please let it be Lachey. There she is, Dawn Wilson. Right on, sister. Here we go. New message. Everything's so slow. D-A-W-N. Oh, God, what was your last name again? I frigged it up already. Dawn Wilson, okay. I'm going to pick the first one. Or no, maybe I should see if you're in the group. Is that, I'll see what you are. Members, Dawn Wilson. Because there was a few Dawn Wilsons that come up. There you are right there. I found you. You got an avatar for your picture. Oh my God, everything's running so slow. Just bear with me for a moment. Okay. Let's see. Come on now, get in there. Okay. There we go. There we go, Lachey. I just responded. So we're hooked. We're hooked. We're hooked together. Hi, Mary Jane Weeds. Okay, Cora. Cora is she's not on any list, but she's asked. So, Cora, what's your question? I don't know if you were looking for a general. I'll have to check your message again here. And Facebook. Let's see. Coralie. There. You wanted a general card, Coralie? I can do that. No problem. No problem. Are you still here with me, Cora? You gotta let me know you're here so you don't miss your reading. It's for Coralie Carter. Coralie wanted a general reading, a general card pulled for her, please. And a general reading. If we could get a general reading for Cora. Thank you, Cora. There you are. Good. So what's going on for Cora? What does she need to be aware of? What does she need a heads up about? What's coming towards her? Let's bring her something good. Bring her something beautiful and wondrous, actually. Okay, Cora. This is for Cora Lee Carter. Just a general card, please. Tarot, please. Spirit. Bring forth a general card that will resonate with Miss Cora Lee Carter. Oh. Strength is the card that came up for you representing stability, Cora. This is the card. This is the card. I like him. I do. I like him because there's a lot of self-confidence within this. And you must be getting to be an old pro at being strong with everything that you've been through and everything you're going through right now. Your patience represents your strength and how strong you really truly are when you have to be, when you have to bite your tongue, when you have to not act on certain things, holding it in. You know what I'm talking about here. He's a wonderful card for you. This card is showing you have patience in the face of conflict. It shows you're standing your ground rather than being overwhelmed. What is opposing you is lower than you are. You need to remember that, Cora. This could be your own fear. This could be your own guilt or other emotions that shake your confidence. Or it could be a person who's acting in an unreasonable way by protecting these emotions onto you, projecting these emotions onto you. Having compassion while keeping your personal boundaries strong, refusing to be taken advantage of, shows the strength of character. Another meaning of this card is literally physical strength, a return to vitality. The advice: you need to stand firm, be calm, take the higher moral ground if you should have to. The situation is a test of your character, Cora, and it shows you are resilient and you are patient enough to withstand ongoing challenges without panic or a compromise that doesn't feel right. Courage, patience, endurance, risk, balance, opposition, vitality. I feel the state of the world right now is the biggest challenge you have because it's throwing blocks in between you and you know who. It's like you have days and you go, did anything else go wrong to mess this up today? Anything else go wrong to mess up this weekend? How long do we have to live this way? You know, I said that in the beginning. When the lockdowns began, I remember thinking and saying, what about people that have just fallen in love within the last week before the lockdown started? And they can't get enough of each other. And all of a sudden, boom, big space between them because they're in isolation, they're in lockdown, and at the same time, I'm sure, going crazy because they can't be, and it's a mutual feeling. They want to be together, and everything is keeping them apart. Like with you and with Morris, it becomes more difficult. Even in the good days, before the lockdown, before the virus and the pandemic, it was challenging. It was hard for you having patience and remaining strong and faithful. It was really, I don't mean faithful in the other way. I just mean it in the way of giving it your 150% to the relationship. And a lot of times you felt like you came up empty, waiting for the return of it, kind of a thing, right? And I really do. I think the lockdown is your worst enemy right now. I'm sure you have moments where you stop and you make fists and you close your eyes and you say, I hate you, virus. I hate you, pandemic. Holding up my life when your life was just starting to take off again and go in the exact direction you wanted it to go, for sure. But the card is here to tell you. The card is here to tell you. Remember how strong you are. Remember where you came from. Let's go back a couple years to where you are now. You didn't get there on a whim. You didn't get there on a wish and a prayer. You got there, and you are where you're at, Cora, because of your inner strength. okay? Your inner strength. This is the worst of the worst. Really, this should give you some kind of a hope. When I say to you that this is probably the biggest test that you both will endure, what your relationship will endure. You're being kept apart most times. Things were difficult before, but now they're 100 times, 100-fold, even more difficult. And you're still standing there. And the outer you is very calm and very understanding, very collected, very cool, very together. That all comes from your strength. You're trying to be mature about the whole thing. But you're allowed to have your alone moments and go, ah, I can't stand it, you know, but I will because I have to. Your emotions will sometimes get ahead of you. That's when you rein them back in, and you're strong enough to do that as well. So you're being reminded, and you're probably going to have to keep pulling on your reservoir of inner strength here to make it through. And it shows in the big picture, it shows a lot about your character, that you're so calm about it. The best thing that could happen here is if Morris starts to lose it a little bit. And Morris says things like, I want to be there, and I can't be there, and he starts to whine about it, and you haven't whined at all. And you could smile an inner knowing within yourself, okay, I've got this game figured out. And you're going to be moved, touched, surprised, and joyful that he's really feeling the distance between you. He's letting it known that he doesn't like it. Not that you want to see him unhappy, but it's showing you where his head is, where his feelings are. He may not say it, hardly ever, rarely, but he will be, and you'll be going, wow, I'm going to take that for what it's worth and just hold it close to my chest. He's feeling uncomfortable and complaining because he's not getting to see enough of me right now. And that only means one thing. You will get there. You will. And you got to thank yourself, Cora, for what you've done and the changes and the accommodating that you've done for the relationship. You've done so much. So that's what you're being reminded of. It's your own inner strength. And I got to tell you, if you have a weak moment or you have, self-doubts or anything, remember your strength. Think back to where you came from. Do you remember it was hard to breathe? It hurt you to breathe. Didn't think you were going to survive what you went through. You were just in hysterics. And look at you now. Just look at you now. I think it's fantastic. Okay, so we got e-transfer or PayPal. We have e-transfer. Teresa Collins. Oh, dear Lord, I can't even cash in that small amount. That'll sit there, and it'll sit there. But, okay, Teresa Collins. Where's Teresa Collins, please? You're welcome, Cora. Teresa Collins. Jesus. There you are. Okay. Teresa wants to know if her relationship with her son is going to improve. Teresa Collins would like to know if her relationship with her son is going to get better. Is it going to improve? I'm dropping cards left, right, and center. Come on. Teresa Collins wants to know if the relationship with her son is going to get any better. That's hard when you have a child on the outside, or they're combative, or there's always an issue, or there's always a problem. Let's see what we've got here. I'm going to cut the deck right here. Will Teresa's relationship with her son improve? We got the King of Wands and practicality. He's the king of practicality. It shows a lot of emotion here, a lot of emotional baggage going on with this card. He does represent practical things in your life, but also to say there's a lot of passion, because it does represent the fire signs. There's a lot of passion, a lot of emotions that are going on. So when the king shows up, he's a man of action. He's an energy of action. He makes him a very engaging companion, an inspiring leader. Self-motivation, entrepreneurship, dynamism, and open-minded. You will know what this person is thinking. His feelings always show. Travel may be an important thing to him. He's connected to many people with different backgrounds from his own. But for you, in the reading, the king is indicating that you should expect to find practical solutions to your problems, and also see to your network of friends and professional contacts grow. The advice: explore your passion and look to the unconventional people and look in new places. Your keywords are energy and creativity, power, wisdom, passion, freedom, openness. Bear with me, we'll very quickly get a straighter answer off of Lilith here. Still within the parameters of Teresa's one-card reading, are her and her son going to be getting along better soon? Will it happen soon? Will the relationship improve? Is the relationship with Teresa and her son going to improve? She's saying yes. How much longer? 4 weeks? It's happened within 4 weeks, where they reached the middle and they call a peace to come in. Could it happen within 3 weeks? So 4 weeks it is. There you go, Teresa. It will, but it'll be in about four weeks. Thank you so much for your 15-cent donation. Thank you. Okay, I've had a dingle. Let's see who's up next. Okay, another e-transfer, or is just a regular mail coming in? I don't know. Let me check. No, okay. My phone bill. My phone bill. So, I did send you a message, Lachey. I don't know why you're not seeing it. It's buffering, yeah. It's the video. It's IBS or OBS is a very, very powerful. It takes a lot of power. Yeah, video output is low. That's why it's buffering. So it goes from red to orange to green. When it's green, it's perfect, but it doesn't stay in one place. I think so too. You're right, Mary Jane. I agree with you on that. Yeah. I wish my ladies from last night they'd cut this short. I wish Yvonne would come back and Samantha. They were the two. They were the two. Oh, and if anyone's looking for Jennifer, she's outside doing garden work and stuff like that outside. So, she'll be around. Eventually she'll pop in. So there's no waiting list right now. If anybody wants to donate and get a reading, there is no waiting at the moment. There's no queue. There's no lineup. Everybody's been taken care of. I forgot to light my other candle. Boys, it smells so good in here with that one behind me going. Oh, it's just heaven. It's just this dose of nature that comes out of it that I really enjoy a lot. Hi, Andrew. How you doing? How you doing, Andrew? I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I know. I know. I agree. Maybe. Maybe. I wouldn't be doing it if that's all anybody ever gave. It wouldn't be worth my time at all. I do this because it helps me pay my bills. Helps me to buy food. You know, so... And a lot of the regulars, they would never dream of something like that. They just wouldn't even come in. They wouldn't come in unless they felt that they had what they wanted to and what's worth it to them, so... Oh my goodness. I've often thought, because we don't do what's it called? Super Chat. Don't do Super Chat because Google and YouTube take 30% of every donation made. Every donation. And one of them. The very first live reading I did, I made $71 that night, and I've not to this day. This is way back in, when was it? Was it July, I think, of last year? I never seen a red cent of that money. Not one red cent. So that's how nasty it gets. So we do direct. We do everything directly. Directly to PayPal, directly to e-transfer as well. That's really weird, Lashay, because I sent you one. I sent you one. Look in your other folder on Facebook. You know how you've got your main messages? If you look at the top, it's like another thing. It's grayed out. And it may say 1 or 2 or 3, whatever. People send you messages that are not on your friends list. Click on that and see if my message isn't under there. That could be it. So, yeah. And some people, I think the biggest donation for a 1-card reading, I'm not lying to you, I wish the woman was here. She could verify for it. Glenna Clutter, I think it was. She donated to me, it was an odd number at the end, was $145 or $49 for 1 card. For 1 card. I have another regular that comes in. Every time she wants a card pulled, she donates $50. And I've had a few $60 ones and plus that on top of it. A lot of $20 donations, a lot of $10 donations, and there's a lot of $5 donations, and the lowest usually goes to $3 or $3.99 in about there. But the rest of them, the 3s are very rare. Nobody ever goes below that. So, I'm doing okay. Sunshine, doing okay. Yes, they do, Christine, 30%. That whole night spent on the very first live stream, never seen a red cent of it. They take and they put that into monetization like they have for the channels, and that fluctuates every day, up and down, up and down. And they leave it there for a whole month. You don't see your money till the following month, if there's any money coming to you. So they let that play. It goes up and down. It's volatile, up and down. I never seen a red cent. Not one red cent. And all those people with the hard-earned money just made Google and YouTube a little bit more of a billionaire than they already are. So, What list are you talking about, Mary Jane? Because there's nobody on my PayPal and there's nobody. No, I'm not sure what you're referring to. There's no e-transfer either. It's almost 50%. These are billionaire companies, so, you know, billionaire companies just made them richer. They stole and I had no food in my house. I was living on toast and eggs. That's all there was. And I'm like, oh, goody. And then I find out afterward they don't pay out till the following month that the money that's been made. And in the meantime, while you're waiting for that month to roll around, they got it in monetization goes up and down to the point where there was nothing left. So how do you call that fair? I don't sit here and the time limit for these live readings is 3 hours, no longer. That's maximum. Sometimes they're shorter. It depends. So if it doesn't pick up again tonight, I'm not sitting here for 3 hours. Do you know what I'm saying? So I just got a dingle. And let's see. PayPal. All right. Bring that up. Let me refresh. Somebody's asked for a reading. All righty. Andrew. It's Andrew. Hi, Andrew. I'm just opening up to see if you left your question. Okay, what will come of my current relationship? All right. Okay, Andrew. I hope you're here up front and center. Are you right up front and center there, Andrew, so you don't miss your reading? Your question is, what will become of my relationship? Maybe Andrew's lagging a little bit. I don't know. And I don't know. I always thought that the donations, in my opinion, I've never repeated them out in public because they should be. I don't know. I respect people's privacies, right? But super chat that pops right up. So and so just donated. So and so just donated, and the amount, the whole bit's there. So. Okay, hold on, Andrew. We're gonna find out. Andrew's wondering, how is his relationship going to pan out? What's going on here? What's happening? Come on. Oh, I'm all thumbs tonight. I gotta tell ya. Let me look one more time. I want to get the wording right. What will come of my current relationship? Is Andrew's question. What will come of Andrew's current relationship? Please bring forth some clarification, some insight, heads up, a little knowledge for Andrew. Andrew's got a really good spirit. He's a good guy, but he's cool too. So let's do our best for him. Let's do our best for Andrew. What will come of his current relationship? Please and thank you. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck right here, Andrew. Cutting the deck right here. Again, 78 cards in this deck, and I more than shuffled them thoroughly. This card just came up a bit ago. The Vortex, Andrew. The Vortex. I know you're cool. You know, I know you are. But you're cool and good. Some people say, oh, he's cool. He's such a badass. But not with you. Cool and good goes together very, very well. Oh, thank you, Lachey. Wonderful. I don't have a list yet on PayPal, but if we get a little list, I will send you a copy. It's how I send it to Jennifer, is through Facebook and private message. So what the heck is this, Andrew? Just bear with me for a moment. The common overall meaning for this card, Andrew, I'll tell you this. The common meaning of this card, if there had to be one, it's affairs. Affairs. And the card indicates if you're involved in an affair, it shows a lack of control or a belief that you can't control something or control the situation. I'm just going to give you the generic meaning. Hold on, and that'll clear a lot of it. You can say if it means anything or not. Let's see here. Back a bit. Back one. Yeah. All right. The vortex reveals that you have become trapped. You may be enslaved by a job. You may be enslaved by a financial contract or love and lust. A common meaning of the vortex is affairs. This situation means that you feel you have little power and that another person or other parties have control over you. You may be feeling attracted to a person or a situation that is not good for you. It doesn't bode you well at all. For this reason, the addition of the vortex is addiction. And that's addiction to other people, addiction to love itself, substances even. However, any bondage or any trap thing that you're feeling is nothing more than an illusion. It's an illusion. It's not real. You can pull out of this and back out of this at any time. You can decide to break free whenever you choose. The advice, if you decide it's time to break an agreement or a habit, just do it. It's going to be way easier than you think it will. Don't let your circumstances dictate who you are. You're to step into your power, Andrew, and take back your power. Maybe you've been a little more giving in this relationship, and that has to stop. Choices the keywords are choices and contracts, control, power, affair, restriction, and addiction. Bear with me, Andrew, because I'm going to pull another card from the Mermaid of the Oracles deck. All right? No. Oh, here we go. The assholes. There. Oh, Suzanne. The first, for those of you that don't know, the first motto of working within the esoteric is to harm none. Because Karma puts on her boots, them big army boots, and she does a dance, and she goes right after them. Anybody throwing and wishing harm toward anybody else, it's like, here we go. You know? So, yes, just let me get I got distracted. Sorry, Andrew. Yes. Yes, Andrew. Yes, that's correct. I just hid them right from the channel, Lachey. I took them. I don't let people like that back in. It's probably Suzanne. It's probably not even a guy. I believe it. She's supposed to be an angel reader. Okay. And she comes in here and calls me all kinds of nasty, dirty names and threatens me. Any more threats come through, they're to be reported. So when you click on their thing and all the options come up, if it's a threat, if it's dirty language, if it's anything like that, you hit report. Okay, that's interesting, Andrew. Let's see what's going on for Andrew with this relationship. What's going to come of the relationship that he finds himself in? I'm going to cut the deck right here, and let's see what we have. The present. The keywords are gift and treasure, revelation of own value, and now-ness. In the now-ness. And there's the card, and let's get out the book. Thank you, Lachey. You know, and if they're just saying stupid things that it doesn't require maybe reporting, like I say, anything aggressive and ugly, report it. What I do is I just click hide user from channel. They can sit and watch all they want, but they can't do anything. They can't partake. So that's my favorite one, is just removing them from the channel like that and hiding them. 12. Card number 12. Let's see where we're at here. There's 13. I was pretty close. There we go. All right, Andrew, this is the word and the message coming from the mermaids, okay? When this card comes to speak to you, if you are a man, it is time to understand and embrace and truly honor the expression of your masculinity. Think back to your childhood and your youth, before you were told who you are, what it is to be a man, by your culture, by your family, and through schooling and relationship. Who are you? Consider the possibility that your own masculinity has been constructed to protect you. Perhaps some aspects of what you have been taught have created sadness and shame, and maybe even ensured that you missed out on a full and authentic experience as a man so far. Men are sensitive. Men are sacred. Men are gods. The powerful insight of folk can show you how to go deeply into the way of your gender and how that has shaped your destiny for this lifetime. The merfolk encourage you to reshape it into a form that expresses who you truly are, not who you were taught to be. That was an interesting card. That was very, very interesting. So, okay, let me see here. People are asking. One moment. There we go. Anywhere in the world, use PayPal. You don't need to be a member when you're sending money. You only need to be a member when you're receiving. So you're sending money. You just go in, you fill it out. It's a one-time only thing. If you're within Canada, please use the Canada e-transfer system, and my email is right there. So, I want to ask here, Andrew, before I finish, I want to ask about your relationship. There you are. Here, Andrew, here's the last part. We're still within the parameters of Andrew's one-card reading here. And the question he had, and if you could answer this for a spirit, yes or no. What is to come of the relationship that he's in right now is the question. Is this relationship going to grow into something long-term, something serious with mutual feelings, mutual love, respect? She's saying no right off. This is not a long-term relationship. Says yes, that's correct. All right. Is there true love in the cards for Andrew? Is there true love coming towards Andrew? She's saying yes. Yes, there's true love coming. Is this somebody that Andrew already knows of? Does he already know the true love that's coming towards him? Somebody you already know. Okay, could we get the first initial of the first name? Does the name begin with A? Does the new lover's first name begin with the letter A? No. The letter B? The letter B? The letter C? Does her name begin with the letter D, their first name? The letter E, F, G, H, I, J, K, oh, J, J, the letter J. Their name begins with the letter J. How soon will they come together as a pair, as a couple? Will they come together within the next 4 weeks? Will they come together within the next 4 weeks? No. Longer? Yes. Within the next 8 weeks, will they come together? Within the next 8 weeks. She's saying yes. Okay, well, you'll have to wait and see. Andrew is what you'll have to do. So there you go. There you go. I would say that no expectations. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Now, let's see. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. Okay, let me see here. What have we got going on for the next person in line? It's in PayPal. Okay, no, stay logged in. I need my list. Let me see. Paola. Oh, Margaret Connolly. Hold on. We've got a few. Okay. This is where I send you a list. Everybody hold on a moment. I've got to send this list to Lachey. Just one moment, please. No, don't do that to me. Frig off. There. Now, Lachey. All right. Here we go. Here it comes, Lachey. There we go. Next person up is Christine Thomas. Hi, Christine. Haven't seen you in a while. Christine Thomas Art. And I'm just going to open you up and see if your question is here. Come on. Why you got to drag? Why you got to be so slow? Open. Good Lord. It's just going around and around. There we go. Okay, Christine, what's your question for tarot tonight? Christine Thomas Art. Thank you. Thank you, Andrew, for being here and being so understanding. Thank you. Okay, there's your question. I see it, Paola. All right. That's for, okay, here's Christine. Will I be able to do online classes successfully? All right, let's find out, Christine. Will I be able to do online classes and be successful doing the classes? How is this going to work out for Christine? How is this going to work out for Christine? Is she going to be successful and achieve success doing the online work? Online classes. Is she going to be successful at doing the online classes? I'm going to cut right here. Right here. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Very happy for you. Look what you got, Christine. You got the star. You have the star. My goodness. I'll be with you in a moment, Paola. Christine was up first. I'll call your name Paola when I'm ready for you. But oh my gosh, Christine, what a card. What a card. I would say right off the get-go, without hesitation, you're going to do great. You're going to do better than what you're expecting to. There. Good job, Lachey. You got her. You got it. Thanks, Lachey. Okay, so the star, one of the best cards. She makes me smile. She really makes me smile a lot. Christine. Okay. So the overall mention of the card is all It's all about hope. Oh, come on. Sorry, guys. You have worked through heartache, Christine, and you've worked through conflict. You've understood the lessons of these difficult experiences. You're now beginning to feel hope again. The more you place your trust in the universe to protect you, the more the star will guide you toward happier times. The card therefore reveals personal growth. Through healing from past issues, you can be free from old patterns of relating and feel more whole and fulfilled in the future. The star is also a card of creativity and offers great reassurance that you're on the right path, so you're doing the right thing. This is all good. This is all in your favor. You've done the correct thing. Signing up for online classes is going to work in your favor. So if you've been feeling conflicted, or you've been suffering, or you've been doubting your own abilities, the star in your reading is here. It's a sign, her showing up, that everything is going to be just fine. You have no worries. No reason to worry. You're going to do better than what you thought you were. You're going to surprise yourself. This is beautiful. The advice, follow your heart. Respect your inner knowing. And trust that the universe is going to bring you whatever it is that you're in need of. It's going to bring you. If you need support, it'll bring that. Guidance, it'll do that too. Self-assuredness, it'll bring that as well. Confidence and belief. There's the sticker. Creativity, dreams, intuition, healing, spiritual path, rebirth, and wishes are your key words. There you go, Christine. This is beautiful. As soon as I saw it, the answer was just yes right across the board. You want to teach online? That's wonderful. Let me ask very quickly. All right, I'll ask Lilith quickly about this for you, Christine. Okay. So Christine was asking if the smart move is for her to take online courses, and she's clarified by saying she wants to be able to teach online. Is this the right way for her to go? Tarot and Spirit have said yes by representing her question with the star. Do you agree that this is the way for her to go? This is for Christine Thomas Art. Is this the way for Christine to go? Teaching online courses. She's saying yes, and she's not straying from it. The answer is yes. She agrees with the star. She agrees with my intuition. And it's absolutely yes. You'll be successful. You'll be surprised. I got this feeling, element of surprise. You'll be a little on the shock side. So, there's Jennifer. There she is. Generators in the house. So, that's wonderful. You're to move ahead with your plans, your dreams. Go ahead and set it up. You're being encouraged to have that happen for you. Everything's on your side. You're in the right place at the right time. There's absolutely no shadow of a doubt here. None whatsoever. So, thank you so much. Appreciate it very much. Okay. Margaret Connolly, you're next. You want a general card. Okay. Where you at, Margaret? Where you at? Love and light to you too, Christine. Only the best. You got the best coming, so enjoy that. Enjoy that. So yes. Where's you at, Margaret? Where's you at, Margaret? Where you at, Margaret? It's your turn. And you want a general card, but I want to make sure that you're here and present for it. Why that doesn't hold the copy is beyond me. This is craziness. And there's the answer to the links. You have to read the stream, the title, when you come in. These are mini readings. What does it say? Mini readings, May 2020. A donation gets you one question answered by tarot. A donation, all right? So, there you are. You want a general card, Mary? Okay, Margaret, Mary. Let's see. We want a general reading here. General card to come forth for Mary Jane Weeds, also known as Margaret. What's coming in for Margaret? We'd like a general card, please. Bring whatever she needs to be brought to her attention. Giving a heads up about, giving some insight. What does Mary Jane need to know? What does she need to know? You're lagging a bit, Jen. Yeah, she's already here. You're lagging a tiny bit, Jen. She's already here. Margaret's already here. I see you, Mary Jane. Not to worry. I think Jennifer's just lagging about maybe 30 seconds behind. That's it. All right, I'm going to cut the deck right here for you, Mary Jane. Cut the deck right here. What is going on here? Another card that I don't. If anything, you're being given some awareness. Okay? You got the Seven of Swords. Sevens are all about anything being possible. But with the Seven of Swords, there's a sense of loss going on here. Some kind of a loss. Okay, Jennifer. Something here. The card normally represents something that belongs to you. And tarot sees somebody trying to take away from you. They're trying to take something away from you that belongs to you. You're to take extra care of your possessions. Don't leave anything to chance. Don't leave your windows open and unlocked. Don't leave your car unlocked. Don't leave things laying out in the open that people can see. Because somebody may try to steal from you. It's just the bottom line. It's not good. I know that. But it is what it is. You're being given a warning to be more aware and more present. So, Paola, you have to wait, my dear, until I get to you. Because I'm not going to scroll through a whole list of texting to find your questions. You're going to have to give it up again. But here the meaning, loss. The 7 is known as the thief card of tarot, Margaret. Because it's revealing that something is being taken from you. Often, it validates your suspicions about somebody. So if your intuition is right now telling you not to trust, you need to follow that. You need to follow through with that. Listen to your spidey senses tingling, saying, don't trust this person. There's something, and a lot of times these people they could charm the birds out of a tree. They seem so grounded, so earthy, and all these really good descriptions. But underneath it's something else. Underneath it's something. That's what you're getting, a little niggling. I like that person. They've never done anything wrong to me. But there's always this lingering feeling that something isn't 100% with them. And that's your suspicions. And they're going to be proven correct. That you were right to feel suspicions towards them. Investigate the details rather than agree to any offers straight away. So if offers are coming your way from somebody, you need to check out the facts to make sure that the offerings are sincere. Wait until you have evidence that it's genuine. Also, this card is asking you to take extra care of your possessions and to protect yourself from negative people who could be draining your energy. The advice of the card, protect your assets and examine the motives of others carefully. Be on your guard. I always use this. I say use the Whiffam theory. What's in it for me? In reverse. Is somebody out of the norm, the unusual, is offering to bend over backwards for you, your suspicious bells go off, right? Spidey senses are telling you something's off here, something's wrong. Okay? You have to say, why is this person wanting to help me and go out of their way for me? What's in this for them? It's a Whiffam theory in reverse. What's in it for them? And then you put your guard up. You don't slide into any acceptance through these other people at all. You will stand your own ground and you will hold back to protect yourself. Be on your guard. Keywords here, Margaret, are theft, negative people, insecurity. Your intuition's singing and speaking to you. You need to listen up. There's feelings of mistrust. There's feelings of making decisions and making the right ones, doing your background work, doing your fact checking, and protection is another sense that goes with this card. You have to go on self-protection so that nobody gets close enough that they can get you. This is a heads up that these things could be happening. You need to be aware. And that's the bottom line. There we go. There you are, Yvonne. I was hoping somebody would show up. I was hoping you'd come back. So anyways, that's it. So that's it for you, Mary Jane. You got to be on your toes. Don't let anybody pull the wool over your eyes. Don't let that happen. Your intuition is niggling a little bit. Everything seems perfect, you know, a nice balance, but there's this niggle. When it comes to certain people, when you see them, there's a reason for that. That's where you hold back. That's where you don't open up. And that's where you don't give. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Well, Yvonne, wasn't it the King of Hearts that I had for you? It was the King of Hearts, wasn't it? If I remember correctly. Okay, Yvonne, if you could answer me, was it the King of Hearts? I thought it was the King of Hearts that I pulled for you. She must be lagging. King of Cups is what I meant to say. King of Cups. Thank you, Jennifer. Okay, Yvonne, listen up again. We'll start over. I'm not searching for the card, but it's the King of Cups. This king has pure integrity. And when somebody has integrity like this, they're on the good side of life. They're on the positive side of life, the honest side of life. He also represents honor. He's also very sensitive and very devoted to his friends and his family and his career. This is an energy that could very strongly representing who you are, Yvonne. So when you make a commitment, you become loyal for life. You give 100%. At times you can be distant, and that's because you feel everything so deeply, but you may not show it. So you seem a little distant at times, and usually because you've witnessed something or been exposed to something that didn't quite sit well with you, it didn't make sense, and you're trying to figure it out. You're trying to make sense out of something. It causes you to pull back a little bit until you think things over. As the U card here for you, Yvonne, this king is indicating that you should balance your empathy with others while remaining fair to your own needs and your own wants. And sometimes he represents the ideal male partner in your life or coming into your life. The advice here, follow your emotions, but don't feel that you have to explain your feelings. You need to trust yourself and trust that you're on the right path, in the right way. Fairness and empathy, sensitivity, loyalty, maturity, commitment, and honor. You have to stay on the straight and narrow. You have to come from the right place. Everything you do has to be done with good integrity and with good intentions behind everything that you do at this time. But you are to follow your own emotions, and you're to keep going on whatever it is you've got your mind set to. You're to keep moving forward. You're to keep going. There's the thing. Fairness, empathy, sensitivity, loyalty, maturity, commitment, and honor. I'm feeling this is a little bit like you're going along like this, straight ahead, and there's a little bit of a detour to the right with this card, and it's telling you to remain on solid ground, on honest ground, and keep your integrity forefront and center. You don't lower that at all for anybody in any situation. You do the right thing, no matter what it is. So there you go, Yvonne. There you go. Okay, so who we got up next? Let me see. Stupid thing is so slow. Okay, Paola. Paola, it's your turn. Diane Filkowski, you're after Paola. Diane Filkowski. Come on, open up. What was your question? Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. Okay, Paola. Paola, what's your question? What's your question, Paola? I need to know what your question is. Nothing worse when there's lagging going on. The only thing with the OBS is it doesn't push forward the video at 100%. That's what happens. It's buffering right now. So, it's not getting the full video through at 100%. Oh my God. Okay, Jennifer's giving me your question. It's about a Virgo when you had a bad argument. He said he needed time apart. Will we come back? Will he come back to me? Will we work it out? Okay. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Let's see. This is for Paola. Her and her Virgo. They've had an argument. They've had a falling out. Paola's wanting to know if her and her Virgo going to work this out, and will they continue to be together? Will they work out? Will they work out the issues, the problems? This is for Paola. Will her and her Virgo reunite? Will they come back together? Will they work through the argument that they had? Can they get on top of it and continue on with their relationship? So is they going to come back so that they can work on the problem? Is Paola's Virgo going to return so that they can work on their problem and continue with their relationship? Okay, I'm going to cut right here. The Three of Pentacles is the card that's been pulled for you, Paola, today. This is the card that's been pulled. Threes are a very powerful number. They're very holy. They're very highly placed. They're revered as being very strong and very powerful. Threes in tarot also represent high activity, a lot going on. There's a lot going on, a lot of activity for you. Okay? So, she's lagging real bad. She's like, yeah, I'm here. I'm way ahead of her. If she's lagging, it's not my fault. She'll have to. Where's the timestamp on this? Because she's going to need it. 1 hour, we'll say 1 hour, 30 minutes. 1 hour, 30 minutes in. 1 hour, 30 minutes. Pentacles. A 3. Okay. I have a feeling right off the intuition is singing and saying that this isn't the end for you and your Virgo, that you are going to come together and there will be a discussion over what took place and what happened. She's lagging severely. Severely. She's going to have to watch this after. Okay, so 3 of Pentacles here. We're looking. It's time for acknowledgement, because your work is going to be receiving some positive attention. Whether you're making a speech, organizing an event, or demonstrating your skill to others, your success could become public rather than private. On the home front, the 3 can show now is the time for you to make your home presentable. You may want to sell it, you could be renovating, or just redecorating your property. Whatever you do now, you're to take pride in, and your work will have lasting effects. Show off your work, be proud of your achievements. Further successes in the cards for you. Your keywords are reputation and learning, skill, performance, reward, security, completion. Let's ask Lilith. Let's ask Lilith. Still within the parameters of Paola's 1-card reading, she's asking if her Virgo and her are going to get back together. They're going to talk out. They had a bad argument, but is he going to come back? Is the Virgo going to come back to Paola so they can work things out, at least discuss it? So, will he return? Will the Virgo return to Paola? Yes, he will. Will they be discussing the argument that they had? Will they get past the argument and come to an agreement? Will they continue to stay together in their relationship and move forward? And she has said yes to everything. So there's your answer, Paola. There's your answer. Okay. 1 hour, 30 minutes. There. Okay. The next person we have up. So congratulations anyway, Paola. You're going to get back together. You'll work through it. Keep your pride about you, too. Don't lower your standards or your pride. Remember that as well. Diane Folkowski. Diane Folkowski. Diane Folkowski. Okay, there she is. Okay, Parisian. I'm sorry about that. Parisian's asking, should I take apartment 114, 1 or 1 on 3rd floor? All right, Diane. Let's see. Let's see. All right. So this is for Diane Folkowski, also known as Parisian Millionaire, and she's asking, Tarot, she's asking, should I take apartment 114 or 1 on the 3rd floor? Number 1 on the 3rd floor or 114? Come on. Should she take apartment 114 or 1 on the 3rd floor? This is for Diane. This is for Diane. Which apartment should she be taking? going to take and I'm going to cut right here. It's for Diane. Seven of Wands. Endurance is the card that was pulled. Seven of Wands and Endurance. We'll pull Lilith on this as well to get a yes or a no for either place. We'll find out. But let me get the generic meaning here for your seven. Sevens are all about change and possibilities where anything can happen. Way back, way back. Okay, here's the generic meaning of the card. Now you may need to fight for a certain relationship or to protect your integrity on another level as you encounter direct resistance to your plans. Also, equally, you may find that you need to defend another person who cannot easily protect themselves. I don't know what that's all about. Something else that's going off on the sidelines here for your life. But whoever it is you're defending, they can't easily protect themselves or defend themselves. So you may find yourself speaking up on the behalf of a group. And another meaning is a dispute over territory. The advice, say your words loud and clear, and then be prepared to negotiate. You have the higher moral ground, and with endurance and courage, you will get the results that you need. Your key words are defense, resilience, protection, opposition, territory, force, resistance. Let's ask Lilith what's going on here. She makes sense sometimes. But that could be something that's off this. It's, you know, it's not something you asked about. It could be something that's going on where you're standing up and taking defense and protection. This kind of a thing. Okay. Okay, this is for Diane. We're still within the parameters of her one card reading. Her question was about where she's asking, let's ask for each. Should she take apartment 114? Should Diane take apartment 114? She's thinking. Should she take and rent 114? Yes or no, Lilith, one or the other. She's saying no. Well, let me ask for the other. Should she take one on the first floor? Is that the one she should take? Is on the first floor. One on the first floor. That's where we're getting the yes. There you go. There you go, Diane. She's wide awake. So she's to take one on the first floor. Let me ask again. Or does she take 114? And there comes the no again. No. There's your answer. There's your answer, Diane. There's your answer. She's saying take the first floor. That's what she says. Come on, for heaven's sakes. Okay. Okay, there's no lineup in PayPal. Okay, so we're wide open. We're wide open. Anybody's looking for a question, we're wide open. Standing up for kittens, really? Being neglected, really? Isn't that interesting? That's really interesting. For heaven's sakes. Well, it does show you doing that. See, there's something off the side, had nothing to do with your question, but tarot picked up on it. That's important. Otherwise, it wouldn't have come to the forefront like that. That you're going to be find yourself defending, standing up for those kittens and defending their care. It's beautiful. Good for you. Good for you. Gosh, slow tonight. Only an hour and 46 minutes in. It's very slow tonight. Maybe she's meant to be on the first floor so that she can see everything that's going on and be witnessed. Who's coming and who's going. There could be a reason. So yes, you know. I don't know if we're lucky we may get out of here a little early tonight because it's not busy at all. It's just fine by me. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, what are we, Monday night? That's why it's so slow. It's Monday night. You don't need to do that, Lashay. Just ask me your question. You guys don't have to do that. Anybody moderating the room doesn't have to pay. What am I using? I'm using the OBS. I actually got in. I guess the catch was, Yvonne, I already read yours like an hour ago. You too, Christine. I'm using OBS. I guess the glitch is I have to put a new stream key every time. I have to take it from YouTube and put it into the streaming software. That was what was, because it hit me tonight. Maybe I need to have a fresh new stream for every one that I do, which is unlike Lightstream. Lightstream is just the one stream, and they go by that all the time. So I don't remember when it was, Yvonne, but you must be lagging severely. Severe. I read your card quite a while ago. Remember, it was the King of Cups. She's going to have to go back and see the whole thing from the start. Thank you for that, Jennifer. Here's the information for you, Crystal. If you're anywhere on the planet, you use PayPal for donation. And if you're within Canada, it's best to use the e-transfer system. So, and where did it go? I just entered that. Where did it go? All right, come on now. It disappears. I don't know why it's disappearing. Oh, I can't make it out. It's too small. I can't make it out, Jennifer. I'll try to enlarge it, but I don't know. No. It's getting smaller instead of bigger. I can't see it. I can't read it. I can't see it. My screen is shrunk. Oh, okay. Let me go into OBS and see if I can adjust it. Let me see here. I don't know why it did that. There we go. There. That's better. Back up to full screen. Okay. I'm going to refresh here. Hold on. There we go. It's coming back. Just hold on, everybody. Okay. I'm waiting for the screen to load. Just be a moment. There we go. Okay, Lachey. Where's Lachey? Will I be getting a new car in the next 3 months? Okay, Lachey. Lachey's asking, will she get a new car within the next 3-month period? Is Lachey going to be getting a new car within the next 3 months? I wish I could put a question like that and get an answer. Okay. It's getting warm in here. Oof. Will Lachey be getting a new car within the next 3-month period? Will Lachey be getting a new vehicle within the next month period? All right, let me see. I'm going to cut right here, Lachey. Will Lachey be getting a new car within the next 3 months? Why is that coming up? Lachey, what the card that came up for you is the Nine of Swords. It's the anxiety card of tarot. There's something else being addressed here. So we will pull Lilith at the end, but we have to address this card of anxiety for you. All right? It is the anxiety card of tarot. If this isn't happening or happened, it's about to. Put it that way. So let's hope you can say you already know what this is. So, it being a 9 in tarot, whatever it is something intense that's making you lose sleep, toss and turn, your mind preoccupied with something. But it reveals trouble beneath the surface that is often expressed through dreams and through nightmares. What is it that's eating you up, Lachey? You may be anxious due to pressure or overwork, Relationship or family issues or even anxiety may be a pattern for you. You as a worrier. On a physical level, it can show someone not sleeping well due to stress or overthinking. The advice of the card here, keep this in mind no matter how this applies to you. What is tying you up in knots at 3 a.m. will always look smaller during the light of day. Try to keep perspective when negative thoughts get in your way. Remain grounded. Look at everything realistically, and you'll see that maybe a bit of you is being a natural worrier. It automatically kind of colors the situation that's causing anxiety, makes it look a little worse than what it actually is. Your keywords are panic attack, fear, guilt, insomnia, nightmares, stress, and mental overload. But you need to keep things in the real, in the here, in the now. Deal with the reality of a situation. Don't add anything to it. Don't think the worst case scenario. Stick within the reality of now is what you need to do. Okay. Oh my goodness, Lachey, no wonder. Oh, Lachey, no wonder. Hi, Samantha. We're going to get to you. Thank you for coming back. Let me get as far as the card go. Because, see, Tarot felt that was more important than your question. But let's ask Lilith about your car. Okay. All right, here we go. We're still within the parameters of Lachey's one-card reading. And she's asking, is she going to be able to get and purchase a new car within the next 3 months? Is Lachey going to be able to afford a car within the next 3 months? Will she be getting a new vehicle within the next 3 months? She's saying yes. There's the answer to your question. The answer is yes, you will within the next 3 months. Will this come easy for Lachey? She'll be able to meet the payments, and that'll all be all concrete on the level. She's going to be happy with the vehicle that she attains. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Lilith. There you go, Lachey. The answer is yes to your vehicle within 3 months. So, oh, gosh. That's a good thing. But the anxiety, as you say, you got your mother in a nursing home, and you're trying to work, and you're trying to make... That would stress anybody out. But do your best, Lachey, to not add anything to it. All right? That's going to make it more intense, more challenging. Do your best to not go there. Keep everything in the now and keep your perspective, and you should be okay. You should be okay. You're welcome, Lachey. You're very welcome. I got to see who else is in line here. Just bear with me for a moment, everybody. One moment. And then we got Samantha to get caught up from last night as well. Okay, we'll get Samantha taken care of here. Samantha, what was your questions? Samantha? Will you and Thomas reconcile? Okay, let me get that one down. Will Thomas and Samantha reconcile? Are Thomas and Samantha going to reconcile? Hi, baby. Are Thomas, sweetie, do you want to come up and sit behind me? You can come up and sit behind me. Come on. Come on up. Here, get up. Will Samantha and Thomas reconcile? their relationship. No, I've got her, Jen. It's all good. Okay. Will Samantha and Thomas reconcile? He's right behind me. He's right there. He's snooping, getting into stuff. Get out of that. That's a hot candle and hot wax. Get away from that. Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, Samantha. Will Samantha and Thomas reconcile? This will be the last run through, and then we're going to cut the deck. The last run through here is Samantha and Thomas going to reconcile their relationship. Let's see. Oh, come on now. This is where it cut the deck, and the first card pulled over. Ooh. Interesting card, 8 of Swords. The prompt on this is restrictions. That is the prompt. Oh my God, I'm too warm. Hold on, I've got to... And this is like acrobats, because my screens don't have the locks on them. They don't fit right. Oh my goodness. I've got them taped. Push that window open. There we go. I did it. There. Wonderful. Oh, there's no wind. There's not even a breeze coming through. Baby, if you're going to get up and stay up. Come on now. Come. Come. Okay, so we got the 8. The 8 of Swords is all about restrictions. The 8s are all about change as well. Okay? They're all about change as well, like I said. That's a hard question to answer. It's showing a lot of restrictions here. I don't like seeing that. So, Samantha, the 8s mean change. And this 8 sees you on the brink of that change as you realize that the way you're being restricted by your circumstances, this could be feeling restricted at work, feeling restricted in a relationship or a project. This card often shows a relationship is on lockdown because one of you is not free to make a commitment. Another meaning is being bound by way too much responsibility. The advice, get practical, is see that you're in control of your own future, regardless of what others think. You can free yourself by being less tolerant to the demands of others. Keywords are separation and fear, burdens, lack of vision, being stuck, responsibility, and change. Let me bring Lilith in, and we're going to ask her directly. The answers don't come without some difficulties and challenges here for you, Samantha. Okay. Samantha's question is, are her and Thomas going to be able to reconcile, to get through their differences and come back together? Are Samantha and Thomas going to reconcile their differences and come back together? She's saying yes, but not without problems. There will be some challenges you'll have to face. First, she sees how she's going yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And then yes, 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 yes. Okay. So that's what's going on. That it's completely up to you when it comes down to the brass tacks and the reality of your situation with Thomas, that there's a good it's what you allow to come into the relationship, what you agree to, what you don't agree to. That's where restrictions come in. You guys may have to meet a middle ground in order, if you want the relationship to work that badly and you've got that much belief and hope, you're going to be needing to make some adjustments, is what's going to happen. So, there we go. So what was the second question that you had, Samantha, so we can get you completely taken care of and then I can get to everybody else? What was your second question? Your second question, Samantha. Samantha, 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 what is your second question, please? That's your second question? Will he reach out soon? Is that your second question, Samantha? Is that your second question? Will he reach out soon? I have to have you say that, yes, this is my second question before I continue, Samantha. So will he reach out soon? Is that your second question? Sorry, everybody, there's a wait here. Somebody's lagging or something. Sorry, everybody. I have no control over when people lag. You know, a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes go by, and she's still not answering, and I need to know that this is specifically her second question. She has to answer sooner. I'm moving on to the next person. That's all I can say. I don't know what happened to her. Samantha, Samantha, Earth calling Samantha. Two, Jennifer. All right, I'm done waiting. To come back to her when she clues in and catches up. She's going to have to wait for the second question. Dawn Wilson? Did I do her? Yes, I just did her, didn't I? I think I did Dawn Wilson. Yeah, that was Lachey, right. Okay. I told you not to do that. Crystal Diggs Publishing. You're up next. Diane Filosky, you're again after Crystal. She's going to have to wait now. I waited too long. I got somebody else up. I've got somebody else up here ready to go. You're going to have to wait now, Samantha. We waited and called you and called you and called you. People are lined up and they're waiting and we're not getting any answers, so I've taken the next person. I'll get you back in after her. Crystal Diggs Publishing. Where's Crystal? There she is. Will I be successful in my new job? All right, moment. This is for Crystal. Crystal's asking, is she going to be successful in her new job? Is this going to work out for her? Will she be successful in her new job? Will Crystal be successful in her new job? Is Crystal be successful in her new place of employment, going into a new job? How's it going to work out for her? She's hoping it's going to work out excellent, for the best. Let's cut right here. Let's see. Alrighty. Oh, what is this? Thank God this card rarely comes up. You got a real shitty card, Crystal. The Five of Cups represents sadness, is what it represents. So, jeez. I don't like this card at all, but I have to take what comes up, and I can't question it, and I can't get picky. It's got to be what it is. It is what it is. The 5 is revealing sadness due to the loss of a relationship, due to the loss of work, or friendship, or even bereavement. Unlike the 8 of Cups, which shows a natural moving on, this card often reveals an unexpected break from a person or a job. It's leaving you bereft and confused. Additional meaning is unable to let go of the past and being haunted by guilt or regret. The advice you're to look for and accept support. The situation is not hopeless. You will heal. Keywords are unhappiness, dejection, negative thoughts, confusion, hurt, disruption, and abandonment. But we're going to ask Lilith to go by that card right off. I'd say no, that job's not going to work out for you. Just to go by her alone. Okay. We're still within the parameters of Crystal's 1-card reading. She's going to start a new job, and is this going to work out in her favor? Is it going to work out well for her in this new employment for Crystal? Will she make good with the new job? Is it going to work in her favor? Is the new place of employment going to work in her favor? Okay, she's saying yes. So the 5 of Cups is representing something else going on in your life. But she's going to do well in this new place of employment and the brand new job that she's starting, is she? That's wonderful. Thank you very much, Lilith. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There you go, Crystal. Your answer to your question is yes, but there's other stuff going on there. So, okay. It's looking good. It's looking good for you, is what it is. It's looking good for you. So, everything's running so bloody slow. Diane Flosky. Diane, you have another question? Does apartment on the 3rd floor face east or west? 2 are open. Are you here, Diane? Are you here, Diane? Where is Diane? You're welcome, Crystal. Diane Flosky. Diane Flosky. Oh, there's bad lagging going on tonight. I hate this. It takes everything that much longer. Here you are. All right. Wonderful. Okay. And I'll go back into your question to make sure I have it correct. And your question is, this is for Diane, Parisian millionaire. She wants to know, does the apartment on the 3rd floor face east or does it face west? It says 2 are open is what she says. I have no idea what that means, but I'm sure you do, Tarot. Does the apartment on the 3rd floor face east or west? Does the apartment on the 3rd floor face east or west? This is for Parisian millionaire Diane. Does the apartment on the 3rd floor face east or west? That's more of a direct question for Lilith, but I'll pull a card anyway to see what comes up. I'm going to cut right here. Really, it didn't need a card. It just needed Lilith. So, we've got Justice, and she represents balance. I haven't seen her in about 6 months since she has showed up in anybody's reading. Private or public or mini readings. Otherwise, she's not shown up in so long. 7, okay. There she is. A decision will be made and be provided. A decision will be made, and provided that you have acted fairly in the past, it's going to go in your favor. This can relate to a legal claim, a decision at work, or a relationship or a family matter. When justice appears, you can expect to find out the truth of a situation. Through this, you will find healing and closure. The card can also reveal that you may need to make a decision, weighing up your options to find a fair and balanced way forward. True justice is restorative, so the card is suggesting you will feel vindicated and stronger within yourself. Another meaning is that your spirit guides and your angels are supporting you on your life's path. The advice, take a practical approach if you need to make a decision and go with what is realistic rather than idealistic. The solution doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be workable. If a decision that affects you is made by others, accept that it is the best that they can do at this time. Your keywords: calm, decisions, integrity, truth, legal issues, support, and vindication. Let's pull Lilith. Still within the parameters here of Parisian's 1-card reading, and her question is, the apartment on the 3rd floor, does it face east? Does that apartment face east? The apartment on the 3rd floor, does it face east? Does it face west? There you go. There's your answer. It's facing east. That was pretty quick and sweet. There you go, Diane. East. Yeah, I can't control that. I can't control that. You just have to tolerate that. I don't get completely cut off, but I come back and forth. So, where am I? Where am I? Where am I? That was the last question. There's no lineup right now. There's no queue, and we're only here for another about a half an hour. 30 minutes left. About 30 minutes. Yes, Carmen, you can still ask a question. You're welcome, Parisian. Is Samantha still here? She'll clue in 20 minutes after we've shut down, and she'll have to come back another night to ask her second question. I don't know what it is, so. Oh, there she is. Will I be getting my apartment that I applied for soon? Will I be moving soon? All right, let's see. Okay. All right, Samantha. This is for Samantha. And she's wondering, her question is, will I be getting my apartment that I applied for soon? Will I be moving in soon? Okay, is she going to get the apartment that she applied for? This is for Samantha. Samantha going to get the apartment that she applied for? You need a yes or a no. Will Samantha be approved and be applied for the apartment that she applied for? Okay. You're lagging a little bit there, Jen. She's already put her question in. All right. Oh. Well, this is interesting. Samantha, we pulled the card of death and transformation. This card doesn't mean literal death of anything or anybody. All right? Keep that in mind. It means there's a transformation going on, a change. Oh, goodness sakes. For slow as it's been tonight, I tell ya, the evening still seems to have gone by quite quickly. So there's your card. Death does not reveal a physical death here. It expresses a great change in your life, a transformation that is essential if you're to begin a new phase. Whatever you no longer need is going to be taken from you. Death is necessary for something new to be born. This may be unsatisfying work, it could be a stuck relationship, or anything that constitutes old ways of being, including habits that no longer serve you. For this reason, death clears away confusion and brings the situation to a natural conclusion. From this point onward, new people, ideas, and opportunities will enter your life and a new era will beckon. Right off, I'm feeling for you that yes, you will get this apartment. It's going to make a lot of changes in your life. The advice, allow that what will be, will be. Rather than resisting change that needs to happen, embrace the change. Your keywords are rebirth, endings, change, beginnings, release, relief, and conclusions. Let's check with Lilith and get a yes or a no on this. Samantha. All right, this is still within the parameters of Samantha's one card reading. Her question being, is she going to be able to get the apartment that she's asked for and applied for? Will she be awarded with the apartment that she's applied for? Is Samantha going to be moving into this new apartment soon? She's saying yes, Samantha, that you're going to get it. Will she be moving in within the next month? In a month's time, is that correct? About 4 weeks? In about there. 3 to 4 weeks, maybe 5. She'll be moving into her new apartment. That's wonderful. Thank you very, very much, Lilith. There you go. There you go, Samantha. The answer is yes. Yes, yes, yes. No, it's all right. That's it, though. I'm done. If you know what I mean. I'm done. I'm through. It's done. You're very welcome, Samantha. It looks good from this end, my dear. It really, truly looks good. And now we're looking for Carmen. And there's Carmen. Okay, and then I do see you, Diana Thompson. We'll see you in a moment. But Carmen is here. Carmen, what's your question? You're welcome, Samantha. You're very welcome. There's Carmen. Okay. Carmen is saying, my son Kevin got positive with COVID-19. Oh my God. He will be good. My son Derek will not be contagious from his brother, but I'm so worried. He got the what? Carmen, I'm not understanding. You have to rewrite your question, Carmen. I'm not understanding. And I don't know what BWES is. Please don't be lagging, Carmen, please don't be lagging. Carmen, you have to redo your question because I'm not clear on what you're saying. Thank you, Lachey. Hi, Diana. This wastes so much time. This wastes so much time. You can't keep a rhythm if people can't keep up, I guess, is the thing. Okay, Kevin is positive. Okay. Kevin's tested positive. Sorry, nothing. I don't understand your... Come on. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Thank you very much, Samantha. What is BWES? BWES isn't a word. But is that her question? I need her to say it, Lisa. Kevin is positive. He will be good with a question mark. They're WIKK, not contagious from husband. I can't make her question out, and I need to know exactly what she's asking me. This is not making sense. I'm not going to read into it and try to figure out what it means, because she could turn around and say, that's not what I meant at all, and I've wasted 15, 20 minutes. I need to know exactly what your question is. And all I got so far is Kevin is tested positive. That's all I got. So you're asking if his brother's going to be okay. Is his health going to be okay? Is that what you're asking? The brother Derek. Will Derek be okay? What does that have? What's the sorry? Nothing, my phone. I'm sorry. That's all I need to know. And if that's it, then we're going with that. We're going to go with that. Okay, because I'm not spending a half an hour trying to figure out the question here before I can even shuffle. Okay. And so Kevin has tested positive. Carmen's son, Kevin, has tested positive for the virus COVID-19. And now she's wondering if her son Derek is going to be okay, or is he going to catch it too? But you had it in the beginning, as I remember, Carmen. You had it. Now Kevin has it. And then you're wondering about Derek. Is it going to be passed on to Derek as well? Okay. I'm glad you guys can decipher and make sense of all this. I can't. Just can't. Okay, is Derek going to contact the virus? Kevin has. Carmen had the COVID first. Kevin now has it. Is Derek going to be testing positive for COVID as well? Is Derek going to test positive for COVID-19? Okay, let me cut the deck. Come on. Let me cut the deck right here. Oh boy. Ten of Swords and Endings, a card that came up. Alright? Ten of Swords and Endings. This is probably applying to something completely different than your question, but we'll get your question from Lilith in a few moments. So you got the Ten of Swords here, Carmen. The 10 is the final number card of the swords. It is a summing up. It's an ending, usually involving some degree of drama. This can come as a shock or as a relief, as you see the situation or the relationship for what it was, what it is, what it cannot develop and grow. However unwanted this card may be when it arrives in a reading, it does tell the truth. It helps you to see what needs to be released. The advice: walk away, let go. Focus on the present rather than dwell on the past. That's really important for you, Carmen. Don't be dwelling on things a week or 2 weeks, a month ago, or how things have been up to this point. Don't do that. You need to focus on the here and in the now. Okay? Don't be dwelling on the way things were. Stay in the moment. Keywords are completion and release, drama, transformation, victimhood, truth and shock. Let's ask Lilith. Okay. Still within the parameters of Carmen's one-card reading, her son Kevin has tested positive for COVID-19 virus, and she's wondering if Derek's going to contract the virus as well. Will the other son, Derek, contract COVID-19? It's already within the family. Is he going to catch it too? Well, sorry to tell you this, Carmen. She's saying yes, he will. Is he going to be okay? Is he going to come through it okay? And is Kevin going to survive through it okay? Just the way their mom, Carmen, did. Yes. The answers are yes. Yes, yes, yes across the board. But he's going to be okay. They're both going to be okay. But she's saying that Derek is going to contact it. Both boys are going to come into contact. They're both going to be seen as positive. Okay? So there you go. But they're both going to come out of it all right. There's the main thing. It's in the family. Any other kids, they're going to get it too. Pretty much equality. Pretty much a given. Okay, so next on the list. Diana Thompson. And her question is here. It's for Lilith. Should I trust a partnership for my business? My senses are saying no. All right, well, let's find out. Let's find out, Diane. Are you up front and center, Diane? There you are. Wonderful. It's funny, Diane, you never lag. I don't think there's ever been a problem with you lagging. Okay, I'm going to go back into your question. I want to make sure I have it correct. Diane's question. Is there one question reading? Diane's asking you, Lilith, should I trust a partnership for my business? My senses are saying no. Should she listen to her intuition here? Should she trust somebody to become a partner in her business when her instinct's telling her she shouldn't? Is this correct? Should she listen? Can she trust this person coming into her business? Does Diane have it within trusting this other person coming into her business? Oh, there we go. No. Should Diane be listening to her intuition that's telling her yes? There you go, Diane. That's a very easy question. Listen to your intuition, Diane. That's what Lilith is saying. So it's not a good idea to allow this person to come into her business. She's saying that's correct. There you go. That was quick and simple and easy and straightforward. Listen to your gut, Diana. Listen to your gut. And I don't even see why. I'm not being shown why you can't trust this person. Okay. You know what this person is? They're all talk. They're all talk. They're telling you what they figure you want to hear. That's what's going on here. They're not shooting straight from the hip. They're not at all. That's what it is. They're telling you exactly what you want to hear, which isn't the truth, Diane. It's not what you need to hear. Put it that way, you know. So, Chanel Covington, you're up next. Chanel Covington. And Chanel, if you're up front and center, your question is, will the father, I think it's of my children, ever marry me? Are you here, Chanel? You're welcome, Diana. Where is Chanel? Oh, Nellie, you're Chanel? Okay, good. All right. She's asking if the father of her children is ever going to marry her. Chanel's asking, will the father of my children ever marry me? Will they ever be married, legally married? Wedding, the whole 9 yards. Will the father of Chanel's children ever marry Chanel? Okay. Will the father of Chanel's children ever marry her? Will they be legally married? Is it ever going to happen? I'm going to cut right here. The Knight of Swords, Ambition, is the card that has come up here for you. He's the King of Swords. I'm sorry, not the Knight. He's the King of Swords. So he represents ambition for one thing. This is a man that is very clever, and he's often a strong leader in a professional career. He's a great strategist. He has charm. He has ambition, but he can exert pressure too. As he's impatient to succeed, he can be relied upon to offer calm, logical judgment. Another meaning is that legal issues need your attention just now, and if this king comes up and you're feeling represented by him, take a logical approach. This is a time for mental agility rather than emotion. Look to the facts before you make any decisions. Keywords, though, are balance and fairness, incisiveness, decision, strength, justice, and support. Let's ask Lilith and get a yes or a no. Okay. Still within the one card parameter for Chanel, and her question is, the father of her children, is he ever going to want to marry Chanel as the mother of his children? Will he want to marry Chanel? Will the father of his children want to marry the mother? Well, she's not swaying from it. She's saying yes. Can we get a possible time frame of when this wedding will take place? Will the father of Chanel's children marry Chanel? Let's say within the next 6 months. How about that? Will they be married within the next 6-month period? Could it happen sooner than that? Will he marry Chanel within the next 5 months? Within the next 4 months? Could it happen sooner than that? Will Chanel marry the father of her children within the next 3 months? Oh, it's iffy there. Within the next 2 months, is it possible that Chanel could be married to the father of her children within the next 2 months? Somewhere between 2 to 3 months. She keeps wanting to switch to a no, but holds on to the yes. We're looking at the next 2 to 3 months here. Chanel. And maybe he's looking for a perfect wedding to begin a perfect life with you. He's got a lot of stuff on his plate. So that's your answer, my dear. That's your answer. In between 2 to 3 months, Chanel. 2 to 3 months. Okay, where are we at for time? Because I think we're gonna call it a night. Is what we're gonna do. Yeah. Let me see where we're at. We're close to closing anyway. You're welcome. You're welcome, Chanel. 2 to 3 months. All readings are now closed for tonight. We're 2:45 in, 2 hours 45 in. So all readings are finished for tonight. Completely done. We're done. Phew. Yeah, I'm getting tired, a little burned out, a little frustrated. So that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. I didn't know if you were away or if you were off somewhere. I didn't know, so we're done. Yes, please read what Jennifer's talking about. If you're on Facebook, hop over and give us a visit. We're under groups, Bay of Fundy Fortunes. It's closed and a group. So, it's full of people just like me and you. Same mindset, same people. So, that's a good thing. And if you haven't subscribed to Bay of Fundy Fortunes here on YouTube, please do. Make sure you click the notification bell after you've entered your name to subscribe as well, so you get your notifications. There we go. Everything's put away for the night. Done. We're done. There. Anyways, everybody, that's it for tonight. We're going to call it a night. No wonder I'm getting tired. It's almost 11:30. So I want to thank you all for being here. I want you all to stay safe. Continue your isolation and your lockdowns. The more everybody gets that, the quicker we'll be getting through it and getting over it. My province of New Brunswick is the only place that has the lowest numbers for COVID. We have none. We have none. In all of North America, New Brunswick, Canada, is the place to be. And we're still practicing social distancing. We're still wearing our gloves and our masks. And that'll continue for a long while yet. Hairdressers were open today. They opened for the first time. There's a couple other places, a couple parks, this sort of a thing. So, you keep safe too, guys, okay? Keep the peace in, my friends, so you can share your love, your light, your beautiful spirit out with the rest of the world. It's terribly needed right now. It's very badly needed. We need to extend more kindness and more love. On saying that, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate you guys showing up. I'll be back in a couple nights and we'll do it again. So for now, saying goodbye from Bay of Fundy Fortunes, from the Bay of Fundy, located here in Chance Harbor, New Brunswick. Have a good week, everybody. Goodbye for now.